Hi everyone, it's Emilia here. I'm back with a new video for Papertrey ink, and today I will create a sweet card with ice creams and other sweet pieces from Sweet Americana die collection. I want to have this as my focal point. It's summer, it's really hot here, we have a heat wave. So this card maybe will cool me down a little bit. Then in the background I definitely want to use this cover plate, and it's called Gathering Florals. I love both. What else I'm going to choose I will show you later, as I didn't decide yet, but let's start with this. For the cover plate I just used white watercolor paper, and then I've got few options for my ice cream. So I do have more elements here, and I used a pastel cards. I got mint, pink, gray, brown, lighter and darker, and I'm going to play with this because I'm not sure if I want the mint top for that ice cream or if I want the pink one or a cream one. I do have them here and I will decide later. Again, first of all, my plan is to have this card in pastel colors. First of all, I will be looking for a pastel colored background in my paper stash. I think I have it. So the card base that is opening to the top, what I did create the pattern paper is larger than the plate because I want to have the border, so it's larger than a 2 size card. Let me tell you. So this is 8.2, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. This one is 4 1/2 by 5 3/4, and then the card base is 4 3/4 by 5. No, is it? Yes, by 5 by almost 6. I don't know why I did that. It's supposed to be 6, I think. It's slightly shorter, but that's fine as long as I can fit my paper. Yes, and I have a little cream border. Then I will have the pattern paper. Then I'm going to have that. So first I'm going to adhere the pattern paper. For that I will use glue. The pattern paper is not so important here. So what I did, I chose the paper that match my colors on the ice creams, you know, something that is similar. So I could choose pink or maybe light brown, but I think this kind of mint, and the pattern will not be visible. So I think for that I'm going to use the foam pads in the places where, you know, where you can small squares, and this will give me some dimension between the layers. I got a lot of little squares here. I hope you can see. There is a pattern on the back because I'm recycling the invitations. I do not need anymore. And I kept away with the squares from the sides. So when I'm going to attach it, you know, the sides will be like lifted, and this will also create more dimension. I am attaching the top layer now, and I'm just wondering if I should go in a slight angle or if I want to go straight. What do you think? Okay, I will push the sides up a little bit. And now let's move on to building an ice cream. I'm going to add a little bit of ink to my elements. Even if I wouldn't use them now, then I will keep them, and for later I would also like to add ink. So once this is done, then they will be ready to use. I'm not going to go heavy, just maybe on one side of these, so we build up the dimension this way as well. So now I'm starting with the frayed burlap on these brown pieces, and then I will go with the light pink and mint ink if I can find for the other pieces. With the pink I will do Kitsch Flamingo. My ink is quite old, so it hasn't got much color, and this is what I want. Maybe you could go even lighter. I will try cracked pistachio. I'm not sure this will be a good color for it. It's maybe too green. Yeah, no, not this one. Let's just bring something else. I think broken china will be better. I don't have much choice now. I will cover that. Oh, okay. I covered that green. I'm starting with the cone. So I am going to place this one on top. I love how it adds a texture and interest. And then I think I will go with the pink one. So I will add just a tiny line of a glue on the bottom of my ice cream, and I'm going to attach it flat. Okay, then I'm not sure about that yet, so I'm going to decide in a minute. I've got a gray base for that, so let's just connect it with the lollipop stick somewhere in the middle. Then I could use the foam pads. Actually, yes, I will do that for those two. So the pink will go on top, and then I will have a mint on the bottom. These are so adorable. I love that. Look at this. I'm just wondering if I want this on the top of my ice cream. So here I did die cut colorful pieces, sprinkles to go on top. I think I will go on top of both with the chocolate sauce on top, or not. Or maybe should I go with that? I also like this mint color. Hard times to deciding. Okay, I will add a foam pad to that. Sometimes it's best to do a quick decision, not thinking too much. And then I'm going to add sprinkles. Of course, you can do any colors you want, and I've got various shapes. So I've got the circles, and I've got the like rectangle ones. I don't know what's that shape. And I did the colors that I already have on the card. So mint, pink, cream. I need a pink one. I think I have to play with this off the camera, but you get the idea because it will take me forever. The sweets are ready, and I thought they need some kind of background, because when I placed it directly, I didn't like it. So I thought I'm going to bring the paper that was in the background, but also I want to mute the pattern. So it's I will show you. So now it's like that, but I thought I don't want to really see that pattern, so I did die cut another layer using vellum. I'm going to adhere them both, and then this will go on the top, and it actually gives a looks like a frosted paper behind the sweets, and I love that effect. For the frame I use this one. This is Psalm 46 die collection, and I use the largest from that set. First I'm going to connect those two, the pattern paper with the vellum. I will apply glue only in the middle, because I know my sweets will be here, so this will cover the glue. And then before adding that to the card base, I thought about bringing a ribbon or a trim seam binding to create a bow on the side. Instead of trying to find a color that will match my pink or my mint, I decided to go with something very light. So this is the seam binding. I will have to go around the card base to the top, and I'm going to create a bow on the side. I do love a scrunchy bow, so I will do one, and then I'm going to attach another one in the same place, so it's like a full scrunched bow. For the frame, I've got 2 pieces of foam pads at the back. I want to keep also this in place, and I did place the bow far to my left. I will put this frame kind of in the middle. If I can manage, I think so. Okay, this should work. So I want to have that on the side. And now I will bring the ice cream. Ah, that's lovely. And while I'm talking about the bows, you need to check the Melissa Phillips cards. She makes the most beautiful bows. She uses seam binding, and actually I saw that on her video that she's attaching one bow to another, so it wasn't my idea. If anyone is curious, and she makes just adorable cards, so if you're not familiar, definitely check. Okay, I have this one there and this one there. I've got double layers of the foam pads on this one on the side. Okay, and now I think I want to bring some little flowers and the sentiment. For the flowers and leaves, I used Into the Blooms pressed flowers die. We've got a huge selection of flowers and branches here, so I've got some die cut from watercolor paper. I will add some color and we can attach it to the card. Do you have to use flowers on the card? Absolutely not, but I do like them always everywhere, so this is what I'm going to do. You could attach the sentiment here and the card could be done, but I'm going to play a little bit more. I decided to go with the little flowers. I got 2 pink. I used the same ink I used for the ice cream, and one kind of blue. I'm using the little ones. I will just put 2 layers together, not overlapping the petals. I'm bringing the petals slightly up so they can have some dimension, and then I've got these flower centers that I inked with the green and blue together, and I did the same for the leaves. I mixed blue and green just to give it a fresh, I don't want a leafy green on my leaves. I want to have a summer vibe. Okay, these I will use, so I've got 2 flowers, 2 leaves and 2 little branches, and I think this will be good. Okay, and then this one there as well, I think. I'm making the stem shorter as I don't need that. Let me just place it. If I'm happy with the placement, yeah, I'm going to attach it like that. Okay, I'm super happy with that. I'm bringing the sentiment and finishing off the card. If you don't like dimension, you can attach everything flat. I use the foam pads for the flowers, but if you don't want that, just use a glue and you will be fine. For the sentiment, I used the Hope Your Birthday is as amazing as you are from the birthday stamp set. I did stamp it on the cream paper, on the cream card, the same as I used for the card base, and now I will attach it somewhere there. I do have foam pads, and now I want to add a little bit of glitter here and there, and this will be it for this card. I do have rock candy. I'm going to add glue first here and there, also maybe a little bit on the flowers. If you use a clear glitter, remember to use a clear the glue that dries clear, and a little bit on the leaves, maybe on the sentiment as well. I'm going to sprinkle the glitter and catch everything that is falling off to go back to my bottle. Can you see the glitter? Oh, it's so sweet. Now I'm going to add few splats. I know what you would say. Please don't add any splats. I'm just bringing some acrylic paint. I could keep it clean, but it's not totally my vibe. So I want a little bit of splashes. But definitely you can skip that step on the top and the bottom, trying to not to go on the sentiment. And I also want to add a fossilized amber, just few little splats of that gold color. I'm covering the sentiment. I try to go very lightly. I think for a summer card, for a sweet card, this will be nice, because it will add just a little bit of sparkle. I'm not going very heavy. My card is ready. Please let me know, what do you think? I absolutely love it. The glitter, the splats and everything, and the cute ice cream look so sweet, and I think my niece will love it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please subscribe to Papertrey Ink YouTube channel to be notified about the new videos. Thanks a lot. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.